What is up, y'all? We are live. Yep, we are live. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. Took me a minute to figure out if we were actually live or not. What is going on, everyone? A lot of people going live tonight, so it may be a slow night. I don't know. During Joel's live stream, Sergeant Tank Pets went live. And then right now, some beta girl, I can't remember her name. I feel terrible for not knowing her name. That was the first time I'd seen her. She's live right now. She's been live for like 20 minutes. So, I don't know. Only the cool people will be here tonight. That's what I'm saying. What is up, everyone? Let's see who all's here. Bald and Dangerous is here. He's always early. Early. What is up, Dougie? Candy is here. She said she's going to be in and out for dinner. Yep. And let's see, who else is here? Peter is here. What is up, Peter? What is up? Looks like just only us. Oh, there's the other Bob, aka Bob Kaler, is here. What is up, Bob? What is up? Our Aquatics is here. What's up, fellow fish keepers? I've been really digging your Instagram, Hour. It is awesome, man. You got some cool stuff. Viola Hops a lot is here. Happy dinner time. Yep. And Prolific Breed. What's up, Jeffro and the Fish Fam? What is up, Prolific Breed? Yeah, I've been digging your Instagram too, man. Yeah, you're welcome. Friday Fish Facts is here. What's up? What is up? Bjorn's Bags is here watching from the Philippines. Sweet. That is awesome. That is awesome. Everybody's streaming in. The salmon looks great. Yeah, Peter, you're cooking some salmon right now. I've never had baked salmon, but I probably have, like, probably at a restaurant, I would say. They probably baked it. The Zombie Dreamer is here. Did I say Zombie Dreamer? The Zombie Drummer is here. What is up, Zombie Drummer? He says, hey, kids. What is up? Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7 p.m. So at 5:30, an hour and a half ago, we got like our third big thunderstorm of the last couple of days. And I read on Facebook that a tornado touched down about 8 miles south of me. And I seen a tornado warning, but I just didn't really think nothing of it. And man, that just goes to show you how scary that is. But the last couple days, it's been high 70s, that 90s. We had like 4 or 5 days in a row of 90s, and gosh, it's been nice. The rain has kind of cooled it off. I think tomorrow it's even supposed to be 68 degrees here, which really will be nice. My summer tubs haven't been in any kind of danger or anything. They're just staying high 70s water temperature even through the hot days, so we're good to go there. It's just nice and relaxing to have some cooler days. Monday night, I don't know if anybody was in Bob Steenfott's live stream, but I did a super chat from the ballpark. But we did end up losing Monday night's game. It ended probably be the last time I coach baseball. I say that now, and someone will probably ask me next year, and I already had been thinking, man, it's going to be really hard not to coach because I've done it for so many years now, but made it the farthest that I've ever made it with a team before, and we went to the championship game, and we ended up getting beat by a really good team. The game started out, we'd played this team before this year too, and they only beat us by 2 the first time they played us. And I felt like that night when we played them, seems like we had a track meet that night, and 2 of our really good players weren't there. So I felt really strong and confident. I thought we were really going to rock this game. I really did. I went in there thinking we've got all of our good pitching. We've got everybody here. Everything, it's going to be a fair battle. And it started off that way until the third batter. We won the toss, so we were the home team. So we went out and took the field. No, they went out and took the field. We got to bat first. And their starting pitcher struck out the first kid, but then he walked the second kid, and he started holding his arm and crying. Um, he said something popped in his arm, and they took him to the ER. And that kid, we probably could have hit because he was the kid they brought in the first time we played him, and we started hitting him really good, and we made a comeback to make it within 2 points of him last time. And the reason why they weren't starting their other pitcher is because sometimes he gets wild, and they didn't want to chance it in the championship game. But they were forced to put him in because this kid hurt his arm. So they were worried about it, but he was on. I mean, that kid, none of our kids hit him at all, and we've got some really good hitters on our team. So it was 0-0 for the first 4 innings, really tight pitching duel. And then in the top of the 5th inning, they scored. Yeah, they scored in the top of the 5th inning, and it was a, it was a hit, and they got on, and I think they stole home. I can't remember. Anyhow, long story short, I don't want to bore you guys. We lost 5-0 from, their star pitcher hit a 3-run homer. They were really, really good, and we could not hit the ball. But we won second, and it was good. It was a good year, good season. We got some more people chiming in here. Let's see, who else is here? Watching from the Philippines. I got that one already. Prolific breeds. Smoked salmon is the bomb. Yeah, smoked salmon is awesome. It really is. Dougie says try salmon in a baked salt crust. That does sound good. I've seen that before, and I love salty foods. The salmon tastes great. Cool. Priscilla MK Art is here. Real quick, if you guys haven't seen it, Priscilla, and correct me if I'm wrong, Priscilla, but I don't think she's put out a regular video in quite some time, and today she put up a video that is awesome. So if you guys could, after this stream, go over and check out her video, or go check it out now and come right back. It's pretty cool. She did a really good job of editing it too. I really enjoyed it. Everybody's saying, Priscilla says you're always wrong. LOL. Probably about that she hasn't made videos in a while. I don't think that she has. If she has, I missed them. She live streams quite often. Finished moving, looking for breeding pairs for sale. Corey the Cat says, finished moving, looking for breeder pairs for sale. Breeder pairs of what? Maybe you were already talking about it. Corey the Cat, and I did miss you in the chat too. I don't see what you said, so. The other Bob Kaler says, what's the video topic? She did a collaboration with Rob from Flip Aquatics. It's pretty cool. Tampa Tom is in the house. He says, hey Jeffro, what is up, Tampa Tom? Saw you earlier over at Joel's stream, and then I think I may have seen you at Sergeant Tank's stream too. There's the link to Priscilla's video. Friday Fish Facts. I'm going to Aquarium Co-op for the first time Sunday, and they said I can film. I'll have a video out on my experience. That is awesome, man. That is good news. Yeah, Priscilla says, but come back right after. I got a message on Facebook from AJ Myers, and I want to say, I hate doing this because I've been making mistakes here lately, but I want to say he's Turbofish. Does everybody know if AJ Myers is Turbofish? I'm pretty sure he is, but anyhow, he reached out to me on Facebook this week, and he's going to be in my neck of the woods either next week or the week after, and we're going to do a meetup. We're probably going to go out to eat, and then we're probably going to try to find a fish store to go, and a couple of YouTubers getting together. We'll probably have cameras with us, so me and Turbofish are going to do a little spur of the moment collaboration before I go out and see Priscilla MK Art here in a few weeks, and Mile High Plecos, and whoever else is coming. I know Candy's going to be there for sure, and Bob had talked about it earlier, but I don't know if he's going to make it or not. Kind of wonder. It'd be cool if he did, but I don't know. He might be quiet about it because he's wanting to surprise us too. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that would be cool if you did go live. That would be awesome. Heather Nielsen's here. Hiya, Jeffro and everyone. I wondered if you would be here, Heather. I saw that gosh, what was the beta girl that was going live just now? I can't think of. It's like, it's not Ingenuous. It's something like that. It's a catchy first name. I had never heard of her before, and I saw that she was going live, so I went over there and I saw you in the chat. So I didn't know if you'd be here or not, but welcome. Thanks for coming over. Priscilla says, I live here. I have no choice. Wow. Thanks, Priscilla. That means so much to me. Yeah, did you see Prolific Breed? Did you see Bob's video? That was actually, that's of the Moose Studios too, and that was actually pretty good. That was actually really awesome, and he said, yeah, Inglorious Betas is what it is. But he said he has more footage, so it won't be out for another week or two, but yeah. No, Tampa Tom, it was Inglorious Beta. Betas. Inglorious Beta. She's a nice lady. I had never seen her before. She's a pretty good size YouTube channel too. She has over 9,000 subscribers, and she's some kind of a judge for like some really big national beta competition. That's what I gathered. I didn't get to stay in the stream very long because I was getting ready to go live and I had to get set up. Lumpy Dog is in the house. What is up, Lumpy Dog? Welcome to the stream, brother. Aqua Funk with Angel Freak is in the house. Chillo peeps. What is up, Aqua Funk? Brandon from Mr. B's Fish and Things is here. Hey, man, I checked out your other channel. If you guys don't know, Mr. B's has a Fix-It channel now that he started, and he's got a really awesome Volkswagen Bug that he just picked up, and I'm sure he's going to start making videos on putting that thing together. It is slick. It is slick. So check him out over there too if you guys get a chance. He's got one video on that channel where his kids are in the back of, I think the dune buggy, I think it's a dune buggy or something like that. His son and his daughter are in that, but it's in the back of a truck, and the truck is driving down the road, and his son is making sound effects and stuff. It's kind of it's a good video. Joseph from JH Aquatics is in the house. He says, good evening. I hope you all are well. Hopefully you're doing well too. I haven't seen you in a few days, so hopefully you're doing good, man. Hopefully, man, the countdown is coming up. You're getting ready to go to Peru. Hopefully you have safe travels, man. Fishman is in the house. He says, hi, Jeffro and everybody. What is up, Fishman? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. I contemplated on going live outside by the summer tubs because I've already done a couple of videos on those things, so it's nothing that you guys haven't seen. And I never did get around to testing it this week on like private. I always like to, before I do a stream that's away from like my router or something, I like to do a private test first to see if it's all scrambly and the sound is good and all that. And then we got some really bad thunderstorms and a tornado south of me just a little bit ago, so I decided, let's just go in here and talk to Dozer every once in a while. What you doing, Dozer? Dozer. Dozer! Lean up. They can't see you. Here, let's go back to this one. Dozer, what are you doing? What are you doing? You must have had another rough day. He just always has them rough days, he just overdoes it. Let's see here. I almost missed my boy. Dank Tanks is in the house. Yo! What is up, Dank? What is up? I seen a pretty snappy picture of Dank earlier. He'll have to put it on Instagram because he hasn't done anything on Instagram in about 10 days. And he'll have to put a new picture up on Instagram. You guys should go over and follow him. He got a buzz cut today. Yeah, Dank buzzed it. So better put that picture up. You look good, Dank, so don't be worried about it. Friday Fish Facts saying hi to Aquafunk. How is moving going? Ooh, Aquafunk is moving. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine moving right now. The whole family is here, yeah. Yeah, hello all. Priscilla says, I know, Jeff, that's probably the nicest thing I have ever said to someone. LOL. What are you talking about now, Priscilla? I'm usually in trouble with Priscilla. I usually say the wrong things, but I know she's going to love me in person. I get to see her on Friday the 13th. Oh my God. I'm going to try to talk her into, yeah, Jeremy says, send me that pic, Dank. I'm going to try to talk Priscilla into letting me film a little bit of her fish room. I'd like to at least, because she's got like 5 different types of puffers, so I'd like to at least talk her into, you know, let me film a little bit of her fish room. You know, I'm the same way of all you guys are. I don't know if you guys were at Jeremy's live stream a little bit ago. I don't think he has it up yet. He will edit it and put it back up later possibly, but he's just like me. You know, I have no show tanks, and even if backgrounds on a lot of my tanks where you can see all the way through them, you know, my house isn't nice. I don't live in no big mansion, you know. I'm just like you guys, and I think I can, you know, I think as long as you've got one panel of glass clean that a camera can see through to what you got in there, we're good. So be nice to be able to talk Priscilla into letting me do some filming while I'm there. And Tank says, you patrolling my Insta? No, yesterday I went to see if you had anything new on Insta because nothing was showing up on my feeds. And the last time you put something up was like 10 days ago, brother. And I know stuff has been happening in your big zoo that you've got. Heather Nielsen saying hi to Daryl. Daryl's here? Daryl? I didn't even see Daryl Dimer's here. What is up, Daryl? Sorry, man, I missed you. Yeah, we love Lumpy Dog. What? We love Max Headroom videos. Yeah, I missed a lot of the chat, guys. The lazy tail wag. Yep, dozy dozing. Yeah. Oh, thank God everybody said hi to Daryl, or I would have missed him. Oh, let's see. What is up? What is up? So Bald and Dangerous says, Jeffro's Fish Keeping, how's your dumpies doing? Well, tomorrow morning is the video on the dumpy frogs, and as you guys all know, Monday's video, well, a lot of you guys, I don't know if everybody in here knows, but I bought one of those terrariums. I know I call it a vivarium the other day when I posted it on Instagram, but when I do those Instagram posts lots of times to promote a video or a live stream or something, I haven't even had my coffee yet, and I was like, I think I put it as a vivarium, and I thought Dank would rip me apart on it, but now Dank will go to that one that I posted Monday, and he'll rip me apart on it. But anyhow, I bought a terrarium, and then I got me some Australian tree frogs, and they're also called White's tree frogs or the dumpy frogs, and they're doing really good. I love them. I actually really do love them. I'm glad I got them, and I'm in search for a bigger one now. Like the next time Dank spawns some eggs, he's not going to do it on these because it's his first ones, but he's been getting some dart frog spawns, and one of these days me and him will do a collaboration where I'll get some of his that he has grown in his room, and he'll ship them to me, and I'll do an unboxing, and I'll grow them here at the house. So really liking them, really liking them. Yeah. Let's see here. Sergeant Tank Pets, good day, sir. I'm sorry I missed your stream. It was one of those, and I love those, by the way, so I'm not complaining. It was one of those, out of the blue, out of the ordinary, and I've got to do some of those coming up because I'm a subscriber to a lot of fish keepers, and I like those. I like those just out of the blue live streams. And I was away from my computer, so I didn't see the notification, and I was texting back and forth with Dank. He was at an event with his wife for her work, and and he said something about Jeremy's live stream, and I go, Jeremy's live right now? And he goes, yep. So I went right over, and that's what helps me. Priscilla and Dank and Mile High Plecos, they keep me informed. We all keep each other informed. So Priscilla says we only would need Dank and Jeremy in Denver, as well as the disaster would be perfect. Yeah, it would be cool. If Dank could make it to Iowa, I would drive him the rest of the way. So I'll just put that out there. Dank, if you can get away, it's the 13th, 14th, and the 15th. So I'm going to leave Friday morning of the 13th of July, and I'm going to drive straight to Priscilla's house. And then I'm going to leave Sunday morning from my hotel, and I'm going to go drive back to Priscilla's house because she's, for lack of a better term, dumping off some fish that she wants to go to a good home, and I want to wait until the end of my trip to get them. So Dank says, I said good day. Bald and Dangerous, Charlie, you can let me know how it went. Let's see here. What, Priscilla? I'm too far behind. Dude, you didn't just spill the beans? Okay, I read that one already. What is up, Charlie? So how did your seems like you're at a Division of Natural Resources meeting or something like that, or Fish and Game meeting. How'd that go, Charlie? Hit the like and share Jeff Rose live stream. Let's help grow this channel. Speaking of that, I went over 900 subscribers yesterday, guys. Blew my mind. You know, I knew that I was getting close to 900, but when you're in the 800s, you're not really paying attention. And then like yesterday, it got up to like 998, and I'm like, whoa. Because before that, I hadn't ever realized, hey, it's getting close to 900. And then just all of a sudden, it went over 900. So I'm over 900 subs now, guys. I'm pretty stoked about that. Priscilla says, Sergeant Tank Pets, Jeff's coming to visit Michael and me next month. Yep, at the middle of the month, the overalls are coming over to Denver, or the Denver area, and I'm coming over, and Bob had said he was coming over, and it's actually open to whoever wants to, really. I mean, it's just kind of a YouTube meet and greet type thing. At the very beginning, Michael had said that he was going to do a big barbecue or something like that. So Bob Steenfott had said originally that he was going to go. I haven't ever heard him say that he wasn't going to go. I do know that the last time I heard him talk about it, he didn't know for sure if he was going to be. But yeah, Candy says, I'm back. Sorry it was dinner, and I understand. You know, whenever I'm trying to figure out my time for my live streams, I am all the time trying to figure out who all's watching me. If I go too late, Dougie, which is Bald and Dangerous here, if I go too late, correct me if I'm wrong, Dougie, but it's like probably 12:30 in the morning there, I would say, somewhere around in there right now. So whenever I was going at 9, that was like 2 in the morning for him, you know, somewhere around in there. And the East Coast people, that was 10 at night, you know. And on the weeknights, it's like, I tried to figure out 7. Well, 7 is supper time for some people, you know, so no worries at all, Candy. I totally understand. Lumpy Dog says 99 subs to get to 1K. Jeff Rose shaving beard at 1K. Oh my God, I don't know. I'll tell you what I will do at 1K, and I know this doesn't help anyone from out of the country, but I don't like doing those Amazon cards, because whenever I do those Amazon cards, usually what happens is someone that isn't in the hobby wins it, you know, and I didn't like that. But what I thought about doing was doing a really hard for me to shave my beard, because I have had this thing going. I mean, I trim it all the time, don't get me wrong, because it would be really big if I hadn't trimmed it, but it's going on 3 years that I've had it nonstop through the summer and everything. And the biggest question that I get about my beard in the summertime is, gosh, isn't that thing hot? How do you do that in the summertime? it is not hot at all. I mean, the other night, um, it was 97 degrees, and I was at the ballpark for like 4 hours. And my legs and my arms and my chest and my back and everything was sweaty, but my beard was not making me feel hot at all. Um, I really don't know what that is. I mean, it's a myth. Now, it does help keep you warm in the wintertime, but I believe the only reason I I do believe Dank just sent me a text and he whenever I'm live and he sends me a text, he does it on purpose, but he got me. I couldn't, yeah. Um, in the wintertime, the reason why your beard helps you stay warm is because it's a great wind block. There's a lot of insulation there. But in the summertime, it's not actually keeping you hot. So, let's see. I'm probably really far behind in the chat. Daryl Dimer says, "What state you in?" Well, he says, "What state you from, Jeffro?" Well, I'm from southern Missouri. I grew up in the Ozarks, um, down about an hour east of Springfield, Missouri, right in the center of things down there. And then about an hour north of Arkansas. And then in my mid-20s, I moved to Iowa, and Priscilla messaged me. I moved to Iowa, and I live in Iowa, and I've lived here since 2001, somewhere around in there. Southern Iowa. Let's see here. Real thing for you. Wow, nice. Angel Freak, Dank I do. Matthew Moore Cichlids is in the house. He says, "What's up?" What is up, Matthew? Peter Thiel says, "Do Petco. They are going to have a $1 a gallon sale starting July 15th. Wow, that would be awesome because I want to pick up 2 more 40-gallon breeders. I'm addicted to those 40-gallon breeders, guys. And the dollar per gallon sale, they don't usually, mine don't usually put those on the 40-gallon breeders. They don't usually put on the dollar per gallon, but they'll do a half price, and half price is around 45 bucks. So I would love to hit that dollar per gallon sale. Friday Fish Fact says, "I would love to make it to a YouTube meetup one day." Yeah, I don't know if you guys were all here earlier in the chat, but Turbofish hit me up on Facebook, and he's going to be in my neck of the woods here in a couple of weeks, and me and him are going to go out and have lunch, and then we're going to go find us a fish store, and we'll probably do some filming, and we'll do like a little mini collaboration there. So I get to meet Turbofish, which is cool. That guy's awesome. He's really active on social media, so if you guys don't follow him, look him up. And then yeah, I wanted to do some collaborations this summer. My view of, when I set this goal in January, New Year's Day, I always set my goals for the year on my YouTube channel. And when I set this goal of 1,000, I didn't foresee myself getting there this quickly. I knew I wanted to live stream once a week. Then after I started doing it and I saw how great it helps me, I decided to start doing it twice a week, and it's no problem. I even was thinking last week about maybe starting to go 3 times a week. Everybody's slowing down in the summer, and I'm thinking about maybe speeding up. But I wanted to do 2 uploads of, edited videos per week. And then I wanted to do a couple of giveaways this year. And then I also wanted to do some collaborations. So I started reaching out to some people. I've reached out to King Lee. We started to do one, but he said hold off a little bit. So, he seems open to me coming, at least. I haven't reached out to him again in quite a while, but had Lucas pinned down for possibly in July, but doesn't look like it's going to happen in July. But going out in mid-July to see Priscilla and Mile High Plecos and Candy Overalls, and then Bob Steamfod Aquatics possibly is going to be there. And then at the end of July, I'm going out to see Sergeant Tank Pets, and Jeremy is going to let me come out there and see him, and we're going to do some live streams together, and I may film a little bit from his place. I don't know, just depends. I know for sure it's going to be awesome to see it in person and hear, because what's awesome about Jeremy is He thinks a lot of us think it's boring, I think, but he can talk about just about anything, and it'd be almost like you're reading a scientific encyclopedia. You know, he really pays attention to the details, and he's done the things that he talks about for so long that he can go on and on and on about it. And I want to be a sponge, you know, and yeah, I'm really interested in getting to meet Jeremy and just pick his brain. Okay, now I'm really far behind in the chat, I'm sure. Dank says, nah, I can't do Denver. I didn't figure you could, Dank, but it would be awesome if you could. I would take you from Iowa the rest of the way if you could just make it to Iowa. Candy says, too bad, as much as I want to. Yeah, that would be awesome. You get me, you and Mike together and add Priscilla in, oh my gosh. It will be fun. What up, Mayhem? Mayhem's here? I missed Mayhem. Mayhem's Tanks 522. Hey, how's it going, Fish Fam? Jeffro's Fish Keeping. Hope it's going good, man. I'm having a great week, man. Thanks for coming. Good to see you, buddy. Daryl says, I'm from Central Illinois, so not as far away as most from me. Yeah, no kidding. And I'll tell you, I thought for the longest time I didn't have anybody here in Iowa, but I'm pretty sure, is Victor in St. Louis or is Victor in Iowa? I can't remember. I think it seems like V-Stag is close to me. And then I've got a guy in Des Moines that breeds plecos that I haven't reached out to in a while that, you know, I talked to him about coming up and seeing his fish room. And then King Lee, he's just like 4 hours north of me. And then what's that one fish store that he did a fish room tour, and I think Corey did too. There's some kind of fish store up there that reached out to me one day and said that I could come up and do a store tour of their fish store too. So I don't know. There's more than what you think, and I would just have to dig. I could probably find a lot more locals, but I don't ever get out and about, and you know, I haven't been to Colorado in quite a few years. Actually, it's only been a couple of years since I've been to Denver. I thought it'd been a lot longer, but no. I've never been to the part of Michigan that I'm going to, so yeah. Heather says, yes, I loved Priscilla's video. It was great. She did a really good job. Oh, Candy says King Lee was thinking about Denver. That would be a blast. He is a genuine nice person. He really is a genuinely nice person, and I would love to meet him. So, and I know that I'll eventually get to go up and see him. He's really cool. Oh, thanks, Candy. Hi, Daryl. Matthew Moore says, what up, Mayhem? Yeah, I already read that one. Bob Steenfotz throws out, and this is June 20th, he throws out a possibly. So, hey, I'll live with that. I think Priscilla told me that Candy wants to go take Caleb to some big aquarium. So that's one thing that I think we possibly will do. And then we're all just going to get together and have a meetup too. You know, I don't care. It'd be nice because Mike's getting ready to move and his house is huge. And I know he has a smoker. It did crap out on him on his wedding night, though, I remember him saying, but I don't know if he got it fixed or not. But it would be cool, you know, I would buy some meat and let's just do a big cookout. I think that would be awesome. And just, I'll bring some of my chairs with me, and if anybody else could bring some chairs, and we'll just set out and have a big cookout and talk fish, probably. Priscilla says, I might go to Minnesota in September, but not 100%. Hey, we could do another meet and greet then, Priscilla. You know, Minnesota, I could do that on any weekend. You know, you guys got to remember, I'm single and I don't have a life, and Minnesota would be easy for me. You know, and a lot of these, you know, collaborations that I'm talking about, I'm always open. You know, if Lucas called me and said, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend, kid? I know this is short notice. I'd probably drive out this weekend, you know." So, let's see here. Matthew, boy, I just busted that one up. Matthew says there's a lot of fish fam in Arizona, but he said something about Minnesota is beautiful. Minnesota is beautiful, yeah, and Minnesota is beautiful. To me, though, Iowa and Minnesota aren't as beautiful as where I grew up. Where I grew up is down in the Ozark Mountain region, so there's a lot of, like, on any given back road that you're on, you can see for like 40 or 50 miles, you know, and it's kind of hard to explain. It's not really mountains, but it's great big rolling hills. And you know, here in Iowa, in the summertime, there's corn on both sides of the road. I have no view. Now there's pretty scenery in the wintertime whenever you can see a farm and you know, a windmill and a silo and different things like that. But Minnesota kind of reminds me of that too. Let's see here. Peter says Minnesota in September is the time to visit. Yeah, because it's not too cold yet. You go there in the wintertime, and whenever I leave here, I got to dress for, it's going to be 20 degrees cooler there, and Iowa is cooler here than it is in Missouri. It's like farther north you go. Jeremy from Sergeant Tank Pet says, thank you, Jeff Rowe. I think he was talking about, whenever I was talking about his knowledge of the hobby. I am behind. I'm just now getting to, yes, you are behind. Hello, hello. Okay. Priscilla says, haha, Candy is going to lose her mind. Do a white background on the tank. Which tank are you talking about, Dank? Dank says, that was a troll, by the way. I didn't even see it. You're too quick for me, Dank. I was too far behind in the chat to see my troll that I had. Wow, I am terribly behind. Good grief, guys. You guys are having a ball. You guys are having a ball in the chat. Yeah, Priscilla. Yeah, I'm way behind. Priscilla says tamed waters. That's why I might go in September. Yeah, he had reached out to me a while back, and he actually said that if I got a bunch of YouTubers together, he would buy all the meat, and we could do a YouTube meetup up there. So he's all about growth and stuff, and I think he feels like it would bring some bring a spotlight to him, you know. But his words were he would buy all the meat. He seems really cool. Yep, tamed waters. I looked that up just the other day because I was thinking about what my next stuff needs to be. Because after the kids get back in school, it will be harder for me to go on longer trips. Because it's not like, you know, kind of like when I was a kid when Dad would take me out for turkey season. You know, he'd take me out for like Monday and Tuesday. Monday, if we got a turkey, I'd have to go back to school Tuesday. And I remember one time we got a turkey really early in the morning, and I remember him saying, "Man, we got done early enough. It's not even time for the bus to come and pick you up yet, so you'll probably end up having to go to school." And I can remember crying like a little baby, thinking, "Oh my gosh, I gotta go to school." I don't think he made me, but yeah, it's not like I can make my kids stay out of school to go on a trip to do a YouTube collaboration. Lumpy Dog says the cheap and healthy tank background is algae. Just let it grow and cover that back glass. Dank says tankiness. Peter Berlinski is in the house. He says, hey guys, what is up, Pete? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. I haven't seen you in a few days. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, Dank says, been so long since I've said that. Tankiness? Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen you say it too. Friday Fish Fact says, dinner time, gotta run. See ya, man. Thanks for stopping in. Always nice to see ya. Maybe we'll see you back here Saturday night. Let's see here. I've missed you guys. Moving has taken me away from the streams. Yeah, it would be a really um, it would be a really tough thing for me to move. You know, um, gosh, I just got done moving for my work. The shop that we had, our lease was coming up, and we were right next to an automotive type place where they were running their vehicles all the time, and they were supposed to have had a filter that filtered it all out, but we were getting high carbon monoxide stuff over in our building, so we decided to go ahead and look for a building, and that was a big, long, drawn out deal too. Looking for buildings are crazy. um, and then we finally found one, and then we had to get it ready, and then we had to move, and it is just so hard to move. We had been there for 5 years, and we have so much stuff. It's just crazy. So we got that done though, um, and it feels good to be done, and we're just about completely done. We've still got a few things to button up, but Priscilla says we want to go see turtles. Let's see where we at. Possibly Bob will play Xbox too, but we all know that's not going to happen. Matthew says dank, Xbox, and chill. Yes, Bob says Xbox is never going to happen. And don't. Candy says, and don't have a life. Yeah, Xbox controllers are dumb. I was always a PlayStation guy. Devin says, come to Illinois. Lumpy Dog says, I'm single and I don't have a life. Best comment of the stream. It's the truth, though. I mean, I have a life. I have a life, but it pretty much persists of my aquariums and my sons. I've got two pretty much teenage. You know, my youngest is 12, but my older son is 16. I've got two of those living with me, and we don't do a lot of house cleaning. My 20-year-old daughter, she comes over about once a month and vacuums and dusts and catches up my dishes and things like that. I do dishes on a normal basis, but when I know that she's coming to clean, I let them build up a little bit. And then I do laundry all the time, and I change water in fish tanks every day, almost all day long, on top of a full-time job. So that's pretty much what I mean by I don't have a life. We don't do a whole lot of stuff on a day-to-day basis. We're pretty grounded and chill, you know. Dank says, LOL, I have succeeded in returning Bob to Jeffro's chat. And then he did an explosion emoji. Yeah, I'm really so far behind. I don't really necessarily have to read them all. I'm just trying not to miss. Michael said that someone half cut their hand off at work today, so he's at a safety meeting. So that's where Michael's at, but I just wasn't wanting to miss whenever he came in. Central New York, buddy. I know cold. He's my good friend. In a galaxy far, far away, Jeffro was light years behind in the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty close to being caught up now. HC Aqua is in the house, and I don't believe... Yeah, there you go. Hello, I'm late. I was getting ready to say, I don't believe that I've seen you in the chat yet. What is up, man? Somebody said, Joel G's is in the house? I didn't recognize the name without seeing a blue wrench beside it. In all the other streams, Joel is a moderator, and I honestly did not recognize it without it being blue. And it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, and I've probably said this before, Joel, didn't you used to be like glass boxes? And I might be wrong there, but you just need to be created. Field trip. Mayhem Tanks, HC Aqua. By the way, I like this live stream. Thanks, Mr. Bees. Oh, let's see. How's it going? Hope it's going good. All right, we are. Ow. Dank says, ow. Hopefully they can put it back on. Yeah, I don't think he cut it all the way off. His exact words were practically cut his hand off, or almost cut his hand off. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, they got to have a safety meeting over it. Yeah, I think whenever I texted Dank earlier and told him that, he said, "Man, he didn't send me a picture." I'm like, Dank, oh my God. Tampa Tom says, saving up for a nice blue ball light. Where can I find a 2.0 on discount, or should I just buy the new 3.0? Man, I love those lights. I love the fact that um, I don't know about the 2.0, but I know the 3.0 comes with a remote control, and that would be the factor for me. So if the 2.0 doesn't come with a remote control, I think, okay, let's put it this way. And this is, I'm just going off of Corey's reviews, and it's pretty spotty here, and I might be incorrect. So you might want to check into this. But Tampa Tom is asking, saving up for a nice blue ball light, where can I find a 2.0 discount, or should I just buy the new 3.0? So the 2.0, if it has the remote, I'm pretty sure, what's the light spectrum called, guys? What's, the short form of the light spectrum? Anyhow, the 2.0 has a higher light spectrum, if I remember right, and the 3.0 has a little bit lower of a spectrum, if I remember right. But if the 2.0 doesn't have the remote control, I would probably go with the 3.0, because that remote control is nice. You can, oh, actually, it's like it's an app or something on your cell phone. So I believe the 3.0 has that technology, but the 2.0 doesn't. And the reason why is it's just like any other app. You can fine tune it more from the app. But just in case I'm wrong on everything I just now said, Tampa Tom, look into both of those things. But the 2.0, if I do remember right, I think it has a higher light spectrum. And Joel says, correct, was glass boxes, and just Joel Gillett before that. Yeah, we've all went through our changes. Peter Thiel says, my dog has been begging. I have been hand feeding him like an iguana. That is funny. John Bedker says, I'm going to Des Moines tomorrow or Friday to our Pleco connection for L66 and L201 juveniles, and maybe a 183 adult trio. Wow. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So is the name of the place called Our Pleco Connection, or you're just meaning the guy in Des Moines that does all the Plecos? Those 183s, I just got a really good look at mine last night, because I'm getting ready to set up a tank for them and get them out of that little 10-gallon that I've had them in ever since I got them. And they've been really, really nocturnal. I've got 6 of them, and they've been really, really nocturnal. And I got real good looks at them last night. I had this big piece of slate in there that was covering the caves and stuff, and I got that out of there, and I moved and cleaned the caves out really good and moved this driftwood out of the way, and they were all out getting pretty active and stuff. So Dank Tank says 3.0 poop. Priscilla says, yeah, why didn't we get a picture? Dang, Michael. Dank says, nah, I never had either, but the only difference is the timer has light settings. I run it on a timer anyways. Okay, so what the remote control, or the app for the 3.0 does is it allows you to put the spectrums to all these different settings to make it like sun up at dawn, and high noon, and then dusk, and it starts just fading out at dusk, and it starts fading in at dawn. Dank's is on a timer, so the only difference there between natural and the timer would be the timer is just probably cut off, I would say, but I've never had any of my lights on a timer. Par Kelvin, oh yep, Pat, par. Oh, par. Man, I'm behind, ain't I? Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Per value lemons. Par value lumens. Okay, so the app for the 2.0 you have to pay. Oh, okay. 3.0 is free, I think. That's great. And I'm pretty sure. No, that sale was over. I was going to say there was a Father's Day sale going on, but that was last week, and it was only 48 hours. But um, I know that Corey over at Aquarium Co-op has a ton of the 3.0s on hand, so you can get them quick too. Priscilla says it has a higher light intensity but a lower light spectrum. HC Aqua says, Priscilla, are you doing a giveaway today? Tampa Tom says, how much for the app? $3.99. HC Aqua already did. Do they not make the 2.0 anymore? I was hoping they would be cheaper. Co-op shipping is the best. Yeah, Tampa Tom, it really is. I mean, there has been times whenever I ordered, I can't remember. It seems like I ordered during a live stream on a Sunday one time. So Corey, lots of times on his Aquarium Co-op, will go live on Sundays, and right now he's doing it pretty persistent. But this was quite a while back, and I ordered from Aquarium Co-op, and then it was like within like 30 minutes I got a tracking number, so somebody was there packing on a Sunday, and I got it like Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. John says the Des Moines guy, he wants 150 for the trio, 1 4-inch male and 2 3-inch females. You think that's an okay price? 4 inches, they're pretty much, you know, the 4-inch male and 3-inch females, they're getting up there in adult. You know, it will be less time for you to get them to breed. 150, I don't know. I've never bought trios before. The ones that I bought, I got for 20 bucks. I got mine from the Wet Spot on Aquabid, but I got 6 of them, and I don't know if any of them are males and females. Now, I haven't looked at them in a while, but you're getting a guarantee, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting a for sure male and 2 females, you know, so you're getting a guaranteed reverse trio. Actually, no, you're getting a trio. So if I was you, I would try to get 2 males and 1 female. That's what I would do. Because on the plecos, what you really want to do is you want to, because every time the female lays eggs, she's ready to go immediately already, and that male goes in there and fans on the eggs, and once those eggs hatch, it's like a 2 or 3 week deal, and then he finally comes out and he eats, but that female's already ready to go again, and she'll go and lay eggs again, and then he's back in. And if you had 2 females going at the same time, that could really make your male, you know, that's why you do a reverse trio. The biggest reason on like live bears you do a trio is because a regular trio is because if you had 1 female and 2 males, the males would just chase that female to death, you know. And on these bristlenose plecos, you want to do a reverse trio so that while this male is fanning on these eggs, if that female goes in and does eggs again, that male, whenever he's done fanning those eggs, he can go and eat and recoup and all that kind of stuff. And some people will even pull them out and let them chill for a while and rejuvenate, you know. Plus it will help control your spawns. But that's what I would do. I just now caught that. But the 150, they're a pretty rare pleco. You know, if I was getting adults, I would probably pay that, but I would try to get the reverse trio. Devin says, I bred guppy fry for the first time. I have 6. Any advice? Do the same thing you already been doing. Don't do anything different. just make sure you got some cover in there for them and stuff, depending on what you have them in there for. But just keep on doing the same thing. I do feed. Hang on one second here. Hey, Dozy. I feed these in all of my tanks, and the thing I like about these is these tropical granules is you can pinch them and slide them across your finger, and a lot of it turns into dust in the water, and that dust gets down in there on that guppy grass or java moss or whatever you have in there, and then that fry just goes in and out of there, and they pick all that stuff off, and it makes for really good fry food. I feed it to all my tanks, and it's really cheap. I just get this big can for like $8 on Amazon, somewhere around in there. But yeah, you're foolproof. That's what I would do if you aren't already doing that. Prolific Breed says, wow, I'm way behind again already. That's what happens. I start talking. Okay, I'm already past all that, I know. Prolific Breed says they sell that fast. Dang. You better be on the site in the first hour of the sale. Priscilla says, are you going for 2 hours? Well, I probably shouldn't, because Dan's Fish is going live in just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'll get to the bottom of the chat here, and then I'll do my spiel that I always do. Aqua SD keeps sending coupons I didn't buy last weekend. LOL. Yeah, he'll answer in an hour, Priscilla. I'm kind of caught up in the chat, actually. I am caught up in the chat. I use that food too. My finger turns red. Yeah, and then sometimes what I hate is when, like, let's say I'm out at the summer tubs and I've got my hand down in the water there trying to clear out some guppy grass. No matter how dry you think you get your fingers, then when you put in here and you pinch, it's kind of mushy and it's kind of a weird feeling. Even your salt, so HC Aqua says, even my saltwater fish enjoy it. And whenever I'm not feeding live to my son's piranha, he eats this too. You know, it's got a really strong odor to it. Lumpy Dog says, later all, hopefully I'll see you at Dan's Fish. Bye, Lumpy Dog. Everybody saying bye to Lumpy Dog. No one writing anything. Okay, so we are at the 7:58 mark. Make for sure, last week I went behind Dan's Fish and he sent people over to my stream. So everybody make for sure and go over to Dan's Fish and say hi to him. Also, check out my video tomorrow. I got into frogs thanks to Dank Tanks. And, you know, check out my video tomorrow on that. And then also make sure and come back here Saturday night, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll do another one of these. And yeah, thanks guys. You guys are the ones that make the stream good, though, by the way. I couldn't do it without you guys. I would just be sitting here talking to a camera, which that's what Dozer thinks that I'm doing. Hey Dozer, you want to say bye to everyone? Oh, are you tired? Dozer, are you tired? Give me a tail wag. Come here, baby. Come here. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Alright, guys. So, yep, Priscilla linked it up. I'm going to go over there and see him right now, too. So, like I said, thanks for coming, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoy these live streams, because we're going to keep on doing them whether you like them or not. And, thanks to everybody that came tonight. And you guys all have a great night. And we'll see you again Saturday night. Peace out, y'all.